In other judiciary matters, a Lagos State High Court sitting at Tafawa Balewa Square Annex, Lagos Island, has dismissed the no-case submission of Assistant Superintendent of Police, Drambi Vandi, who allegedly killed a Lagos-based lawyer, Omobolanle Raheem, on December 25, 2022. Justice Ibironke Harrison held that the prosecution, led by the Attorney General of Lagos, Moyosore Onigbanjo, had established sufficient oral and documentary evidence linking the defendant to the crime, which required an explanation from him. Kemi Foladeyemo has more on the story.
Before the prosecution closed its case on February 15, 2023, it had called 11 witnesses made up of 8 police officers, some of whom were colleagues of Drambi Vandi, as well as 2 eyewitnesses and a pathologist. Drambi Vandi had filed his application on February the 28th, 2023 before the court in a bid to have the charge brought against him by the Lagos State government quashed. Justice Harrison noted in her ruling that some of the witnesses had testified that they saw him shoot Omobolanle Raheem that day and that 2 ammunition were missing from the defendant's rifle upon his arrest for the shooting and disarmament. The court ruled that the evidence of the defendant being the only other eyewitness who had yet to testify before it about the incident will shed more light on what happened that day.
So we are quite happy that the course of justice is moving forward. And when it comes to the no-case submission at this point in time, we are quite delighted that the defendant will be brought up on the next adjourned date to give his defense, because we've been able to prove that there's a prima facie case against him.
In his reaction, defense counsel Gbenrugba Damosi told the judge that the defense team will review the ruling and decide on whether to appeal. But the Lagos State Director of Public Prosecutions, Babajide Martins, said an interlocutory appeal of this nature will not stop the continuation of the trial in line with Section 273 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Laws of Lagos State, and he applied for a date for further hearing. The case was adjourned till May the 16th for the defendants to open his defense.
Going to the prison to go and conduct interview on suspects sometimes could be Herculean. The judiciary and the NBA does not call through the prison system. So we will try our best to take time to visit him in prison and get his defense ready.
In January, the prosecution arraigned ASP Vandi on a 1-count charge of murder. The charge stated that he shot and killed the 41-year-old pregnant property lawyer by shooting her in the chest, an offense contrary to Section 223 of the Criminal Laws of Lagos. He pleaded not guilty to the charge. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.